MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Michael Brantley is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Waka steps into his windup. Here it is on 1-0. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Martinez. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit. Jason Kipnis takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Mike Napoli set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gerardo Parra comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. And taken in out there for the first out. In now, Jed Jerko. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under this one is crisp, and that's out number 2. Matt Adams gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That evens it up, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Adams will look to go to second here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. J.D. Martinez will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounded to third. Ramirez has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the... Carlos Santana makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0. 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Jose Ramirez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Slapped hard the opposite way, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the. Brandon Moss will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the third best batting average on the club.
Crisp has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bauer sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. This is pulled into right, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Yadier Molina gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
To his right, Ramirez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coco Crisp is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Center fielder, number 4, Coco.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Jerko has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth,
Roberto Perez
number
digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Parra. And that's the second out of the inning. Michael Brantley will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
2 out, nobody on. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Alex Gordon will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Bauer into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. Gerardo Parra will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Crisp has a read on it. 2 gone. At the plate, Jed Jerko. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Francisco Lindor is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jason Kipnis is into the box for his second appearance, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Mike Napoli stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2 and 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Matt Adams is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, but getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. J.D. Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1 and 2. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Brandon Moss is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
Brandon Moss.
Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2 and 1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2 and 2. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3 and 2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping into the box as Drupal Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Still 2 and 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Grounded to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Lonnie Chisenhall heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Waka looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakis in foul ground, and this will land foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coco Crisp stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Line drive to left. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mike Moustakis will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Kipnis, and the catch is made, 1 away. Yadier Molina stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Alex Gordon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Perez is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Roberto Perez will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Waka gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Michael Brantley will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Francisco Lindor will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. In the air to straightaway right. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Jason Kipnis will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And that misses inside, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Not close. It's 2-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Mike Napoli strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Gerardo Parra gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Jed Jerko will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Matt Adams will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Brantley. 1 down. J.D. Martinez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Brandon Moss will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Crisp. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out. Lonnie Chisenhall will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Grounded to the right. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Jose Ramirez will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Coco Crisp will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. As Drupal Cabrera steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit to first. Napoli's there. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And he'll step off. Bauer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Yadier Molina will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. chop foul at the plate, strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Brantley. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Roberto Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late. So they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the eighth. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Francisco Lindor will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swing and a little blooper to center. Parra is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Alex Gordon will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Now batting, center fielder, Gerardo.
So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Jed Jerko digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tap foul at home plate. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Brantley shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Matt Adams gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Bauer's ready. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
But it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their Matt Holliday. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Crisp giving chase. And that retires the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jason Kipnis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Dylan Betances.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Mike Napoli will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Parra is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.